guys, so I want you to think about a time in your life when you didn't feel like you were enough. Maybe it was a disappointment in your father's eyes when you told him you didn't make the varsity team. Maybe it was standing up for something you truly believed in and others didn't understand. Or maybe it was being exactly who you are and everyone else thinking it was a face. Sometimes we have these moments and they live really deep inside within us. And they can affect our confidence and really alter our state of mind and the way that we perceive things. So today, I'm going to kind of lead you guys through a transformational learning ritual. And I want you guys to be vulnerable with yourselves. And that might be difficult for you, and that's okay. And I'm here to tell you that it's okay and you are enough in this moment. All right? So I think it's important that I share my story with you guys because I think it will help kind of guide you guys as we do this ritual. So a little bit about me. I remember being little and knowing I was kind of different and didn't really know kind of how or why. It wasn't really until I kind of got into high school or really right in the beginning of college and I was like, my friends always talking about boyfriends and I'm not really attracted to guys, so what is this? I didn't have any gay family members and I didn't have any gay really family friends, and it came to me. I'm like, well, I'm a lesbian. That's what's happening. And I was afraid of what my mom or my family or anyone would think. Then fast forward to my sophomore year of college, and my mom found out that I was gay. And in that moment, all I really wanted from her was for her to tell me that I was enough, that I was okay, that it was normal, that, this didn't change anything about me, that I wasn't any different. But to be totally honest with you, I didn't get that response, and it has been something that has affected me for such a long time until I did this ritual. So again, right now, think of that time. Think of whatever it might be, have it within your mind, and just be vulnerable with yourself. And what I want you to do is close your eyes. Close your eyes, and I want you to go to a place where you feel safe. That might be your favorite beach. It might be a forest. It might be wherever it is. But go to that place where you know that it's safe. And I want you to sit with that person, right? That person that was having those feelings that they weren't enough. And you can sit on a rock, you can sit outside, you can do whatever you want. And for me, and this is my experience of what I did, is I went to Lake Murray, which is one of my favorite lakes to go to, and I closed my eyes and I was looking at my 19-year-old self. And here I am now, 26, and I'm sitting there with my 19-year-old self. And I want you to put your hand around that person. And I want you just to sit there with them and acknowledge the feelings that they have. Feel those feelings. Are you depressed? Are you sad? Are you nervous? Are you anxious? Just sit there with that person for the next 15 to 20 seconds and just understand and feel whatever it is that they're feeling. Okay? And know that this is a vulnerable subject and this is not an easy thing to do. And, sometimes this is going to really transform and be kind of that aspect of transformational learning. Now I want you to kind of put, like I said, have your hand around them. And what I want you to do is I want you to sit there and I want you to tell that little person, whoever that person may be, that you are enough. That in that moment when you were searching for someone else to tell you that you were sitting there and you were telling them that, hey, you know what? I got your back. That you're okay. You're perfect just the way you are. You're enough. There's nothing that you need to change about yourself in that moment. You are exactly who you were meant to be, and you are enough. Now, when you sit there about another 15 seconds with that person, think about how that person's feeling. What's changed in them? Are they still upset? Are they saying, but you don't understand, it's supposed to be this way, I'm supposed to be that way? Just sit there, listen to them, and again, keep telling them over and over and over that you are enough. Now I want you to open your eyes. How do you feel? Do you feel like maybe for the longest amount of time in your life that you were wanting somebody else to tell you in that moment that you were enough? I know for me, I had this huge realization that I have been wanting my mom to tell me for so long that I was enough, but maybe the entire time, all I needed to do was tell myself and sit there with my 19-year-old self, and now being older and gone through more life experiences, and saying that, you know what, Nicole, in that moment, you didn't need your mom's approval. You didn't need anyone else's approval, you just needed your own approval and your own self-worth. And the idea of self-reflection can really open your mind to different perspectives on life. And maybe this could help with your patients. Maybe they're struggling with something. And just sitting there with them and telling them that they are enough. So again, I thank you guys for being vulnerable and doing something completely out of your comfort zone. And I really hope that you liked this experiment. And I hope that, we can learn through transformational learning rituals and help patient-centered care.